Hi Pisces, welcome to your September no contact love tarot reading. So Pisces, we are looking at the person on your mind, the one that you are thinking of during this time of no contact communication, and going to be looking at what happened, how do they feel about it, how do they feel about you, what are they doing right now that you need to be aware of, and will things change? All right, Pisces, we have the Power of Love Oracle deck. So I'm going to get you some opening messages with this deck, then jump into your reading. But this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, cross watchers, male or female, general collective reading. And keep in mind, Pisces, readings are timeless, so this is good for whenever it resonates for you, whether it's now, future, or whatever the case may be. But welcome in, Pisces. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in, and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. All right, let's get your opening messages. See what's going on for this no contact. Harmony. You are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything. Joy. You delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. Detachment. You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. Creativity. You love to devise new ideas, innovations, and forms of illumination. I'm feeling like here, Pisces, that you were in a connection with somebody and it seemed very harmonious, joyous, and happy. Then all of a sudden there was a detachment. And you could be dealing with this by doing things like getting involved in things, being creative to try to kind of take your mind off of it, away from it, as kind of like a distraction for you, so you don't have to think about it. But we definitely do have the no contact with the detachment here. So let's see why there was this, what seemed like it was happy as something good, turn into a detachment and no contact, and you dealing with it in a way where you're distracting yourself from it, maybe so you don't have to deal with it or think about it. And let's just see what's going on. All right. So we have the Before Tarot. So we're going to do your reading with this deck. Then to close it out, we have the Earth Magic Oracle. So we're going to pull some of those at the end to close it out. All right, Pisces. So let's see what's going on here. So we're going to look at the situation first. Let's see what's happening, what happened, what's going on. Hey, Pisces, what do you need to know during this no contact? Hangman, so there's the pause. Devil reverse, though. Five of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. So it could have been a little fiery and passionate between you, but then there was some conflict. We got you right here, Pisces, with the Hangman. Now, I'm going to mention the signs as I see them. Can be signs in chart or people dealing with, but if some signs don't resonate, it's totally fine. You can disregard those. It doesn't mean it's not your reading. Pisces, Capricorn, Aries, Three of Cups. So I do feel like this is someone you were dating, felt like it was going good, maybe getting a little more serious. And then all of a sudden we have this pause, right? This break, the no contact, or whatever the case may be. Now I do like the Devil in reverse because I'm feeling like you probably didn't expect this, Pisces, with the Devil here. But then the Five of Pentacles is feeling the lack, the loneliness, the abandonment. Now there could have been at the start a lot of fire and passion between you with the Queen of Wands, but ultimately there was some conflict here. So to having a little conflict about wanting more, being more serious rather than just having a lot of fire and passion and fun. Although the Devil in reverse wouldn't really give in to a lot of temptation. So I definitely feel like even though there may have been a lot of passion there, you didn't feel like it was going in a way where it would only be about passion, even though there was a lot or some of it there. If that makes sense. All right. So yeah, Five of Pentacles with the Hangman, definitely feeling the separation. You know, what happened, right? What happened? I didn't feel like or didn't sense it would go this way. Okay. So let's see how they feel about this whole situation now. How do they feel? And usually the hangman is just temporary. It's, you know, doesn't stay hung forever. Usually does get up and take action. But let's see how they're feeling now about the situation for you Pisces. How are they feeling about the situation for Pisces? King of Pentacles reverse. They could be divorced. I mean, in the past, that could be why maybe they were having some inner conflict they weren't telling you about. That could be a situation. And maybe you didn't think there was any with the Devil reverse because you didn't sense it and they didn't tell you. But they're feeling a little lonely now, though. Wheel of Fortunes. This is about something moving forward in a relationship. King of Swords. So yeah, there's a no contact. King of Swords reverse. So I feel like they had a little bit of hesitancy here due to maybe they were just recently divorced. Maybe in the distant or recently divorced. Pentacle people upright can be married, committed, you know, blah, blah, blah. When I get it reversed, it could be maybe not so stable, also could meaning perhaps divorce. So if they were, if you know that about them, divorced or whatever the case may be, they could have lost their job and then all of a sudden they felt not confident enough to be in a new connection. So it could be that too, because Pentacles can be about money, work, and career. So I'm trying to cover all the bases. It's not a private reading. So, you know, a lot of people leave comments and I'm reading too many situations, but it's not a private reading and in every situation it's different. So people need to understand that. So there's something about this moving forward into a deeper connection, which probably was getting ready to happen. You felt it. Then all of a sudden, right, no contact communication. Could be unworthiness or not feeling grounded or stable enough. Plus maybe being divorced in the past. But now they're feeling a little sad and lonely here with the Five of Cups. All right, we got Virgo, Sag, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, Gemini. So they are thinking about the connection. I mean, we do have the Two of Cups here, right? All right, so we do have the Magician here. So this is about manifesting a new beginning. So how this was gonna, what is this gonna look like? Where is this going? How is this gonna manifest? So they could be a little worried about that, but there is a new beginning here, right? So let's see how they feel about you, Pisces. Let's see how they feel about you. You're definitely coming up in their energy. I mean, we have the Hangman here. That's Pisces. So how are they feeling about you? Six of Pentacles. Reverse, though. You may have shared a lot with them and they didn't share equally back to you. So if you told them a lot about yourself, you know, everything, and I feel like they didn't share as much with you because we do have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, which is an imbalance, not equal give and take, right? Yeah, Ace of Swords reverse. Definitely, they didn't share as much with you as you did with them, and they kind of know that now. Queen of Pentacles, which led to the disconnect. Now, we do have the King, Queen of Pentacles both in reverse. I mean, you both could be divorced. I don't think from each other. I mean, maybe. But you both could have been divorced in the past. Emperor. So they definitely, you know, Emperor here. King of Cups. I was wondering if we were going to see that. I was thinking of it. And that is a Pisces card for me. So they are thinking about you big time. About feelings for you that they probably haven't told you yet. That, gee, I should really take the lead here and tell Pisces how I truly feel about them. Because I haven't really been doing that. I've been kind of holding back. Right? This was getting more serious, and then, you know, King, Queen of Pentacles, then it kind of drifted apart. You know, there's not a lot of communication happening right now at all. Ace of Swords reverse, and there hasn't been equal give and take on my part. But there are more feelings for you here that they're not telling you about with the King of Cups, and that's you, Pisces. Aries, Capricorn. Let's see what's on the bottom. Seven of Wands. So a little bit of a block or challenge here, right? And they're realizing maybe it's a little bit of a block or challenge for them to express feelings, love, emotions, especially if they've been through not so great relationships in the past. All right. So let's see, what are they doing right now? Now, they could be a business owner, entrepreneur, leader with the Emperor. Also, the Queen of Wands, male or female, can be somebody artistic, creative, intuitive, inspirational, spiritual. Also, business owner, entrepreneur, leader in some sort of way. And Pentacles can be finances, money, career, business, sales. So many different energies here. So anyway, let's see Pisces. What are they doing right now that you need to be aware of? Moon. Working through their fears. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, slow moving. Slowly moving here. Tower. Kind of a slow change. slow change. But then taking swift, direct, clear action. So they're a little anxious. So it looks like they're working through their fears. It's long, slow change here. With the Tower, it's still a change, but it's a little bit slower. Moon, fear, things we can't see. Knight of Pentacles, slowly working through that. And then Knight of Swords comes in, fast, direct, blunt, to the point, clear action, I feel. But again, a little anxious or nervous, to come forward with clear, direct intent after slowly healing fear and slow change, right? Be happening though right now with the Tower. Pisces, here you are again. So we got Pisces, Taurus, Aries, Aquarius. King of Wands, which is a match to the Queen. So now we have a hot, fiery match. Now, I did feel there was some passion between you already. So there's no denying that you're still highly attracted to you, and the chemistry is there, and the attraction, right? All right. So we're going to do one more row with clarifiers, Pisces, and see what else you need to know. Let's see how things will change. Like what's coming in with that Knight of Swords. How are things going to change? The Tower is still a change. It's just a little bit slower. A little bit stuck with it in reverse, but it's still a change. Then we'll get into some earth magic. But if it does resonate for you, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly, greatly appreciated. Well, this just flipped. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, what does that look like? An offer of some kind, a solid new beginning, planting the seed, a foundation. Page of Wands, so they're thinking about how to communicate this to you. But there's an offer, hoping it will be successful. Confidence coming in. Single, independent, so feeling confident and secure again. So if they did lose their job, and that was an issue, they definitely could be in a much better place now. More successful, abundant, and wealthy. Longevity here with the 10 of Pentacles. 9 to the 10, starting with the Ace. This could be about long-term relationship here. Let's see where it goes. If it was kind of newer, getting more serious, okay, let's continue. Let's see where it goes, right? I'm up all for longevity here if this is what happens between us, and offering you that. Kind of like saying, I don't know where the road's going to lead us, but let's see where it's going to take us, right? Kind of see that right here. So we have Sag showing up here. 2 of Wands. Yeah. Let's make plans. Let's choose a path. Let's go start heading down that path. We've been kind of blocked and indecisive, and there's been no communication, and it's been very overwhelming and challenging. I know that, and there's been a lot of holding back. But let's get rid of all this disappointment between us. 3 of Swords reverse. It's too unhappy being apart. The Sun reverse. And let's just do the right thing. Let's, be moral, traditional, faith, values. Let's do the right thing together because we have a heavy soulmate relationship, and I do feel that. And let's just see where it goes, right? Let's just see where it goes. Alignment, balance. There's a return with the 6 of Cups. There could be children involved. Queen of Cups. Reverse. I could be worried that maybe you don't want this anymore, or maybe you don't didn't have feelings for them because of maybe the, the imbalance and the unfair way this seemed to all happen. But can we do this? Can we do this? There's love. And there's the strength, which overcomes anything. Strong, courageous, brave, taking the lead, overcoming all these energies, bold. So I do feel like Pisces, they want to go down this road with you. Let's see where it takes us. I don't know if, I'm going to offer you the ace. I don't know if we'll make it to the 10, but let's try, right? That's what I feel here. That's kind of sweet. All right, so let's get you in my chair. Let's get you some earth magic, Pisces, and see what else you need to know. Also, everything you need to know is down below in the description box, so you can check that out as well. All the info you need, all the links, and my other channels, it's all down there. All right, earth magic. So you've come up here so many times in their energy. Hangman, King of Cups, the Moon, and also there's one, you have so many Pisces cards in the tarot deck. Usually the High Priestess is Pisces too, so you're kind of special. You get 4 tarot cards. You're the only sign that has so many cards in the tarot. All right, so let's see what the earth magic has to say for you, Pisces. Let's see. Did I ask you if it resonates to please like, comment, all the good things? We greatly, greatly appreciate it. All right, let's see. Dawn, new beginnings, exactly. Meadow, vulnerability. So being open, vulnerable, no more blockages, no more, feeling the way they did. No more disconnected energy. Because there's love here. Wow. Wow. Tsunami wake-up call. Yep, so they had a wake-up call, right, as to why they kind of all of a sudden felt this way, realizing, you know what, it's time to be open and vulnerable, the new beginning, because there is a lot of love here that was building, growing, expanding between you, and it's time to take it further. Let's see where the road leads. Where does it go? We don't know, but we're going to try. Wow. All right, Pisces. Well, that's what I have for you. I mean, look, we got the moon right here. That's what I have for you. So I do hope this helped. It resonated. Again, everything you need to know is down below in the description box. I am wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time.